You're listening to Kentucky Running, presented by John's Run Walk Shop in Lexington. Help others find this show by rating, reviewing, and subscribing in your podcast app. This episode is sponsored by Curex Insoles.
Hey runners, Matt Reno here. We've got a short bonus episode today. I know we talk mostly about running on this podcast, but John's Run Walk Shop is about more than just that one sport. For example, we know that pickleball is the fastest growing sport right now. Unfortunately, as pickleball's popularity grows, so do ankle injuries. Why? Mostly because people aren't wearing the right shoes. Now, what works for running or walking isn't always the best footwear for a sport that involves quick starts and stops and side-to-side motion. That is why we've started carrying court shoes. We want those of you who do enjoy pickleball or tennis to do so safely. And as a fun way to get people trying out court shoes or even trying pickleball for the first time, we have an event coming up on Wednesday, June 11th. We're hosting Nightfall Pickleball at the Pickleball Paddock in Lexington. For just a $15 entry fee, you and a partner can join the competition or even take an intro to pickleball session if you've never played before. It's happening from 8 to 10 p.m., so it's going to be a very different vibe than your usual morning sessions. And we are very grateful for our Nightfall Pickleball sponsor, ASICS. They're going to be there with court shoes for you to try on during the event, and the winning team is going to walk away with free pairs of ASICS court shoes. If you want to join us for Nightfall Pickleball on June 11th, head to the events page of johnsrunwalkshop.com. Joining me right now to talk about what ASICS offers for tennis and pickleball players is our ASICS tech rep, Meredith McKinney. Meredith, welcome back to Kentucky Running.
Thanks, Matt. Glad to be here.
Now, Meredith, are you a tennis or pickleball player yourself?
I would love to be, but I am not coordinated enough, so I will watch and enjoy from the sidelines.
Okay, well, we appreciate the support. So how long has ASICS been carrying court shoes?
Oh, goodness. Quite some time now. That was one of our first styles of shoes that we carried. First was basketball, but onward, but way before running was court shoes, soccer shoes, volleyball shoes. So we have been in the game for quite some time.
Are there any famous tennis players who wear ASICS shoes?
We have a handful of athletes. Probably the most well-known is Djokovic.
Djokovic, yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't get much bigger than that. One of the all-time greats.
Right. Yeah, he is an ASICS athlete in terms of footwear. He wears other brands in apparel, but yes, he does wear our court shoes, and we have a specific court shoe that was just made for him.
That's awesome. So let's talk about some of the shoes themselves. At John's, we carry the Solution Swift and the Gel Resolution. Can you talk specifically about those and what are the differences between those two shoes?
Yeah, sure thing. I'll start with the Solution Swift. That is our all-court play shoe, meaning that you might start at baseline and then move all over the court. So versatile, it's going to be lighter weight, faster, a bit more flexible of a sole as well. Some players may or may not know kind of where they start, where they end up on the court, but this is a good option for those that anticipate to play all court. And then in terms of this shoe, aside from it being lightweight, a little more speedy, it does have our midfoot resin truss stick support unit, which is for the quick cuts on the court. That is going to be Solution Swift. And then our Gel Resolution X, which I will have for the evening to demo. That one is for baseline play, what it's intended for. It has a little more added stability. It also has a two-piece midsole structure, so there is a little extra cushion and comfort built into that shoe. And in terms of that midsole stability, it has our Dynawall technology. So that's going to help with the smooth, gradual braking, which ties into the ankle support, preventing some of that twisting that we see happen, as well as the medial collar of the shoe that's going to help with that as well. So different types of shoes in terms of the function of them between the Swift and the Resolution. But once you figure out what type of player you are, we have a shoe for you.
Yeah, I was talking about this at the top of the episode, but in your words, what makes proper footwear so important in tennis and pickleball?
That injury prevention, which is going to lead to better quality of life, really, when you think about it, whether you are on the court playing pickleball or tennis, or you're out walking or at work, making sure that you start with your footwear when you're playing sports that require a lot more agility and that side-to-side lateral movement. So yeah, if you're able to grab a pair of pickleball or court shoes, that is going to make the game a lot more fun too in the long run.
Definitely. And keep you playing a lot more often too.
Yep.
I play pickleball once in a while. Most of the people who play they're older, a lot of retired people, and I'm happy to see a lot of them do have court shoes, but I always cringe when I see people not wearing them, just wearing regular running, walking shoes. I just get really worried for their safety.
Yeah.
I mean, ASICS Gel Nimbus, great shoe, but not necessarily one for pickleball.
Not for that lateral movement. You're gonna have some slipping and sliding, that's for sure.
Yeah, so if you want to feel what it's like to have your ankles nice and secure while you're going from side to side, come to Nightfall Pickleball, and Meredith will hook you up with a pair of Gel Resolution X. Meredith, thanks for coming back on the podcast, and I'll see you Wednesday, Nightfall
Sounds
Pickleball.
Good. Yeah, thanks for having me. See you then.
And again, head to the events page of johnsrunwalkshop.com, sign up for Nightfall Pickleball. It's going to happen Wednesday night, June 11th at the Pickleball Paddock. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you just might win some new court shoes. For John's Run Walk Shop, I'm Matt Reno. Thanks for listening. Please rate, review, and subscribe to help others find the show, and we'll talk again soon on Kentucky Running. I want to take a quick break to tell you about Kentucky Running sponsor CureX insoles, available at John's Run Walk Shop. Whether you're looking for more cushion or arch support when you're running, or just going through your day-to-day activities, CureX Run Pro insoles could be the solution you need. They offer flexible support and shock-absorbing cushioning from heel to toe, helping reduce fatigue, preventing common running injuries, and boosting performance. Dynamic arch support with a deep decoupled heel cup fits, wraps, and locks the heel in place to improve stability, reduce pressure, and provide a perfect fit. CureX Run Pro insoles feature a zero heel drop, providing the best fit in most running shoes with optimized motion for all running foot strikes. And they help manage moisture with a mesh top layer and premium foam cushioning to keep your feet dry and your running shoes fresh. They come in 3 profiles, high, medium, and low, to fit your individual arch type. Next time you're in John's Run Walk Shop, ask us to check out your arches and knee alignment so we can help you find the right pair of CureX Run Pro insoles for you. Learn more at johnsrunwalkshop.com/insoles.